presentation. First of all, the number of articles I selected, and then these number of articles: trouser, t-shirt, hoodie, sweater, and cardigan. Basically, these articles I selected for my presentation topic. First of all, we will discuss the trousers, its structure and properties, and same as for t-shirt, hoodie, sweater, and at the end we will discuss cardigan structure and their properties. First of all, the very first line is the definition of the trouser: an outer garment covering the body from the waist to the ankles with a separate part for each leg. Basically, trousers are famous in Asian countries and as well as in Western countries. uh, there are many reasons behind why trousers are mostly used in all over the world. Basically, which structure is used for manufacturing of trousers, we discussed in next slide. But here trousers are made single jersey or terry fabric. Knitted trousers are widely used in the Western as well as in Eastern countries, and these are two basically main structures which are used in manufacturing of trousers. And the right picture is the pattern of the single jersey fabric, in which all knits in all courses, and the left picture is the design and pattern of the terry fabric and terry structure basically. So as written on the slide, single jersey is weft knitted fabric which is formed by one set of the needles. It contains all knit stitches. In single jersey and terry fabric contain one complete knit course, and other course contains tuck and miss stitches. Basically, the terry fabric structure depends on the tuck and miss stitches and their alternate positions. So basically, terry fabric and single jersey fabric are used for manufacturing of trousers. In next slide, here is the properties of terry mm, and single jersey fabric. Why these structures are used for manufacturing of trousers? Basically, terry fabric are having high rate of water absorption. For example, in if trousers used in sports and for gym purpose, so most of water in form of sweat leaves from our body. So the outerwear or garment we wear must be absorb that water, and after that absorbing that water, it should also dry very fast. And so the second property is quick drying. Terry fabric also has a property of drying fabric very fastly. So, and the third property is excellent mechanical properties, means easy to wear, soft and comfort to wear. So these are the mechanical properties of the terry fabric structure. And at the end, excellent surface texture. Terry fabrics and single jersey fabrics are can contain excellent surface texture. And this is my second article which I selected for my presentation: t-shirts. Basically, there are two types of the t-shirts: sleeved casual top, generally made of cotton, having the shape of a T when spread out flat. A t-shirt can be made by weaving process, means the cotton, and also by knitting. Here also cotton is used for making t-shirts in knitting department. But here we discuss the polo t-shirts, because mainly polo t-shirts are manufactured in knitting department. This is the main t-shirt structure for polo t-shirts, and as well as written in the first line, the mostly the t-shirts are made in weaving but like polo shirts are made in knitting department. So the left picture is the structure and design for a polo t-shirt, PK, and the right picture is the again design of the single jersey fabric. So we can make t-shirts by single jersey fabric as well as PK fabric and honeycomb. You can say the main PK structure depends on the tuck and knit stitches, which are alternate in position, and position may be changed in uh, every course and every design course basically. So t-shirts can contain rib structure at collars and at welt position because the high tension is required at these places, collars and arm welt, during wearing of the t-shirt. And as we know, rib structures are highly flexible for wearing purpose, and these are the properties why polo and PK designs are used for making t-shirt. Stretchability is low and elasticity is more than weft knit single jersey. Obviously PK structure is more elastic than single jersey fabric, soft and resilient. Obviously a t-shirt, if the t-shirt is not soft and resilient, then it cannot be comfortable wearing, and high durability and good fall. Then the second last property is good dimensional stability. Obviously the PK and polo shirt has a good dimensional stability, good wrinkle resistance. Somehow PK shirt and polo t-shirt has a good wrinkle resistance. And this is my third article which I selected for my presentation, a hoodie. Basically a hoodie is a warm garment which is used in mostly in winter seasons as well as in Pakistan and Asian countries, and also and mostly used in the western countries because there is a more winter season time period in comparison of Asian countries. In western countries the time period of the winter season is large, so these garments are mostly used in the western countries. So the this is the definition of the hoodie, and at this slide we define the structure for a hoodie. Basically the hoodie is again also a terry structure because for soft feel inside and plain effect outside. As you know, there are terry towel mean the very soft because the yarns inside the hoodie are sheared for softness and good feel, and as a soft feel we shear the yarns inside the fabric, and outside is very clean and plain structure effect. The filaments yarns are sheared for the soft feel obviously. And the third property is hoodie has a rib structure at arms and at welt position. Many hoodies in Pakistan and as well as in western countries for more grip, and we use a rib structure at welt, the bottom of the hoodie, and at arms, on the arms we use welt for more flexibility and for more stress resistance and shape maintaining. And so the rope in the cap of the hoodie is braided. Obviously the rope used in the hoodie mostly used is a braided structure, which is made on the braided machine. And why terry structure is used in hoodies? So soft, thick and warm fabric, obviously easy to wash and cleaning, and a high rate of water absorption, and quick drying, excellent mechanical properties like soft feel, comfortable, easy to wear, and such these. And this is my fourth article. Sweater, also called a jumper in British English, is a piece of the clothing typically with long sleeves made of knitted or crocheted material that covers the upper part of the body. When sleeveless, the garment is often called a slip over or sweater vest. Obviously, sweater is made on double bed automatic flat knitting machines. Obviously, for texturing on the sweater, we use double bed machine. It can be made on a single bed machine, but we mostly used automatic double bed flat knitting machine, because for more designs and more textured attractive texture, we use double bed. So mostly sweaters are made on the double bed flat knitting machine. Sweater is also with a minor difference is that sweater is knitted and sweatshirt is not. The two types of the sweaters is sweatshirt and sweaters. Sweaters are knitted and sweatshirts are not knitted basically. This is the structure used for sweater. Mostly two thread or three thread fleece is used in manufacturing of sweater. This is the picture of the two thread fleece. The first course is all knit and the second course is the alternate of tuck and miss stitches. In three thread fleece, the very first course is all knit and the second course is all tuck. Second course can be all knit again, and the third course is the design course, which is the alternate stitches, which is containing alternate stitches of tuck and miss. So this structure is used in manufacturing of sweaters. Here is the properties why fleece is used during the manufacturing of the sweaters. The very first is warm, cozy and comfortable. Obviously sweaters are mostly used in winter season, so it must be warm and easy to wear and comfortable. So easy to care and easy to warm and easy to washable, second property. And the third property is amazing ability to insulate the weather. As I explained earlier, the sweaters are mostly used in winter season, so insulate the weather. Many types of the fleece can be made without circular machines. Obviously fleece can be made on flat knitting machines. It can be used for both practical and fashion purpose. Means like cardigans are used in fashion purpose and also for practical use, of office use, and many other purposes. Sweaters are mostly used in western countries as well as in asian countries. Fleece is also lightweight. Obviously the garment in winter must be lightweight, mean easy to wear, and for comfort properties, the light of the garment must be low. And at the end, this is the last article which I selected for presentation. Cardigans are mostly used for women's, and cardigan is a type of the knitted garment that has an open front. A cardigan can be made on a single bed flat machine. If we require design, then we can use double bed or flat knitting machine. As I explained earlier in the last slide, the double bed machine is used for more attractive designs and for more attractive textures. We use double bed of the automatic flat knitting machines. Mostly flat bed machines are fully jacquard 3D structures. Obviously the automatic and flat bed machines contain 3D structures for attractive and for different high price textures and structures. Here is the structure which is used during the manufacturing of the cardigans. Full cardigan consists of the one course of the loop knitted on the front bed and tuck on the back, and the second course will the sequence reversed, thus producing a balanced 1 cross 1 tuck rib structure with the same appearance on both sides. Fleece like garment. Cardigan can be made by single jersey fabric after stitching according to design. If we use single jersey fabric in manufacturing of the cardigans, we just make the fabric on a circular knitting machines of single jersey and then stitch the garment according to the design of the cardigan. But if we want to make a cardigan with a different texture designs, we used double bed flat knitting machines, for textured looks and textured designs, because that second bed is used mostly for designing of the fabric. And these are the properties why and automatic double bed used in making cardigans, because they give good elasticity, soft and good fall, and good water absorption and good air permeability. These are some properties of the cardigans used in western countries.